How you should breathe with your punch? What do you think?
I actually teach it. I was teaching it today, just before I got here.
Okay, cool.
Breathing is number one, bro.
I think so.
You have to match your breathing to whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're doing, like today I was teaching that when you go through a combination, if you throw a double jab, you don't go, you build it, you go, if you throw a 1, 2, 3, you go,
Okay.
so you breathe it with you build it with your breathing.
Okay.
So you got to match it. Their breathing was the same. It was like, and when I see when I'm sparring someone and I see them breathe, I go straight for the stomach.
Wow.
Because I know they're taking a big breath.
Yeah, good.
So what I was teaching them is when the closer you get to someone,
that really destroy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see when they go and they're close, I'm like, bang, shoot a jab to the stomach, and they're breathing, you know.
Yeah.
So
you disturb their breathing, and they just.
That's right. So I was telling them the closer you get to someone, the sharper you got to breathe.
Yeah.
Because you got to be ready for those shots, you know, especially on the inside as well.
Yeah.
You can't be going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd be more. Yeah.
Yeah. Or just like somebody knock you out, like
you
get your shin. But so then, like if you just put your shin down and stuff like that, and then now you need to work on your breathing, because it happened in the grappling too.
Yeah.
You start to grapple, and then you suddenly like, I've been holding my breath, grappling a strong guy for 20 seconds.
Yeah, especially you're a big guy, so
exactly.
your muscles take over.
For sure.
Right?
For sure, yes.
Yeah.
Johnny, nice to have you, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
This
is nice.
Something refreshing, you know. For What bring you to Bali, bro?
I came here on a retreat. I actually was helping one of my friends. She was doing like a healing retreat.
Oh, really? So it's not even about martial arts?
No, but she wanted like a bit of a martial art concept training in the morning. So I was taking care of the boxing in the morning.
Okay.
And I just fell in love with the place, bro.
You liked that? You said like, that's my place.
It's the energy. I was like, I was already looking to go somewhere else.
Okay.
You know?
So you were based in Australia
before?
Sydney? In Sydney.
Yeah. I was there for 15 years.
Yeah.
And yeah, when I came to Bali, that energy of me already was ready to leave, you know?
You felt it?
Yeah. I was like, this is where I have to be.
And how you end up in Bali? Like, what's the story that brought you here?
So that same retreat, a friend said to me, one of my friends opened a gym.
Okay.
It's called The Block. It's in Pereiranan.
Good.
So I'll go check it out. And so I came to Canggu to spend a bit of time with my missus here, and I got a bit sick, so I wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
But my fiance said, go. You promised that you were going to go.
Yeah. Keep your word.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And from nearly not going to going, and then I was like, I just fell in love with it, with the energy at the gym. I was like, fuck, I gotta. And so the striking coach had just left as well.
Okay, so everything was prepared for you.
Yeah, it was like, fuck yeah, this is where I'm gonna stay.
Good. And you've been doing striking for how long?
Probably since I was a kid, man.
Okay.
Started like not every, but like karate as a kid.
Yeah.
9 years old.
Sure.
2 to 10, 11.
Yeah.
Then I found boxing in Sweden at 12, 13.
Okay.
And kickboxing, I found kickboxing as well.
So you did boxing for how long?
I kept boxing.
Ah, you kept boxing?
Yeah, I kept boxing while I was kickboxing.
Okay.
But I used to go there once a week just to get my boxing sparring training in. But then obviously I dedicated myself to kickboxing.
So from karate to boxing, what do you think is like would be the different philosophy between both?
The dynamic.
The dynamic.
The footwork, on your toes, moving.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah.
So in boxing, you need to stay heavy on your feet a bit.
No. In the amateur, so I learned like the European style amateur boxing, in and out, and
yeah, sure.
You know, lead hand work and
Yeah.
a lot of feinting.
Okay.
Explosion combinations. Karate, you know how karate is, but karate taught me balance, discipline,
Okay.
Understanding technique.
Okay.
Do you know how it feels?
Yeah.
That's what people don't get with karate. They laugh, but if you actually train karate for a long time, it teaches you very, very good things.
When you take it now, let's we take it now in a technical way. What would have add to me if I know karate, for example?
As in, like, if
there is a lot of in and out I see in karate, yeah. Like
yeah,
yeah, okay.
I was doing a karate called Jensei Ryu, I'm sure. It's a Japanese army karate or something like that. So it was a bit more. It's a lot of striking involved in it. Self-defense.
Sure.
It wasn't the point scoring one.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, balance. Breathing. Do you know? Learning how to breathe with your punches.
How you should breathe with your punch? What do you think?
I actually teach it. I was teaching it today, just before I got here.
Okay, cool.
Breathing is number one, bro.
I think so.
You have to match your breathing to whatever you're doing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like if you're doing, like today I was teaching that when you go through a combination, if you throw a double jab, you don't go, you build it, you go, if you throw a 1, 2, 3, you go,
okay.
So you breathe it with you build it with your breathing.
Okay.
So you got to match it.
And you don't think your opponent can read it from your breathing?
The breathing gets read when you breathe the same on all things.
Okay.
It becomes predictable. Every time I go, you know that I'm coming with it. But if you might go,
okay, cool.
See the surprising element as well in the breathing?
There is a fake in breathing too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is. But yeah, just little things like that.
Okay. And would you like, would you, after a combination, how would you like come back to your breathing, normal breathing? So let's say like now I go full in, like I go and I throw like maybe 4 or 5 combinations and I want to just restore my breathing.
I always say this, before combination, be light.
Yeah.
When you go to a combination, that's when you get a bit heavier, and then you light again. When you light, your body is light, so you can exit quick.
Yeah.
If you're heavy after combination, you'll be heavy back, and that's when someone can counter you quick on the feet.
Yeah.
But if you go boom, and then you're light on your feet, and you just exit quick.
Interesting you talk about this because like right now lately in my training, I've been maybe like most of my training I will be focusing only on my breathing.
Yeah.
So it's like what's happening because I would notice that I'm holding my breath in certain things, like even with grappling or when somebody is taking you down and you just have to push him away from you and he's like, and then I will discover like, because like in certain exchanges I will gas out. Or even like I was sparring, my last sparring I was like a little bit like throwing heavy stuff and I was noticing that I'm holding my breath with the heavy stuff.
Right.
And now I was like, okay, so that's why I'm getting tired. Like that's what gets me tired.
For sure.
But one thing, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm realizing is like every time I'm breathing out more than breathing in, even after the combination, is like I keep breathing out. I feel like I can go forever.
Right. So I seem like you mean like.
Okay, so let's say we do exactly what you said, like. But now I want to restore my breathing. I would go.
Oh, and then you bring it in.
And then I bring it in.
Interesting.
Yeah, because what I understand, but again, maybe I'm not so right as well. But what I understand is like, what make you go out of breath is where CO2 build up.
Yeah.
So you're trying to push it out of your body.
Yeah.
So every time it's like shh, and then when you do this, I think, like you don't build up so much, and then you feel like okay, now I have a capacity to breathe in again.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
What I've noticed a lot, and this is like it's a fundamental thing, breathing, because we do it every day. It's automatic, right? But like what I noticed with people, and this is what I try to teach when I help people strike, is that when you engage with someone, you're short, sharp, you're breathing. But when you reset, this is where you catch your breath.
For sure.
This is where you like.
For sure. Yeah.
That's why it's so important to learn to reset, move your feet, restart, you know, because it resets your mind, but it resets your breath. You get your breath back.
For sure. But you know what could happen? And this is like, let's say you are resetting and the person attacks straight away. Okay? So that's an interesting challenge you have with your breath.
Yeah.
You know, because like right now, I just want to reset my breathing, but the other person is not giving me time.
Yeah.
So I'm working now is like, even let's say the person have put pressure on me after that. So I think breathing out keeps you like somehow.
Get you.
Yeah.
You stay ready.
You stay ready.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you bring this up because yesterday we were doing some sparring and I got in and I started sparring the boys. And I noticed that when I was getting close, their breathing was the same. It was like, And when I'm sparring someone and I see them breathe, I go straight for the stomach.
Wow.
Because I know they're taking a big breath.
Yeah, good.
So what I was teaching them is when the closer you get to someone,
that really destroy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I can see when they go and they're close, I'm like, bang,
Boom.
shoot a jab to the stomach.
Yeah.
And they're breathing, you know?
Yeah.
So
you disturb their breathing and they just
that's
hate
right.
it.
So I was telling them the closer you get to someone, the sharper you got to breathe.
Yeah.
Because you got to be ready for those shots, you know, especially on the inside as well.
Yeah.
You can't be going.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bit more. Yeah.
Yeah, I see that. I think, like, for me, like, when I sit down and I think and I say, how can a person finish me, like, really finish me? I think, because with body pain and stuff like that, I can take forever.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
You understand? So it has to be my breathing, and I give it away. Or just like somebody knock you out, like get your shin. But so then, like, if you just put your shin down and stuff like that, and then now you need to work on your breathing, because it happened in the grappling too.
Yeah.
You start to grapple, and then you suddenly, like, I've been holding my breath, grappling a strong guy for 20 seconds.
Yeah, especially you're a big guy, so
exactly.
your muscles take over.
For sure.
Right?
For sure, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what happens when you're bigger as well.
For sure. So then I was like, now it has to be, I'm being very conscious with the breathing, especially with grappling as well. It's like, how should I grapple when I'm breathing well?
My old school boxing trainer used to make us skip, run, shadow, just nose breathing.
Nose breathing.
So we weren't allowed to breathe through the mouth.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you say it again? So
nose breathing.
Yeah, but we're doing.
We used to skip, nose breathing, run, and then shadow box.
Wow.
Yeah. It's an old school way. The old school boxers, if you watch them shadow box or fight, everything's nose breathing.
I think it's a hack of the game. Breathing is hack of the game.
Yeah, and I actually read studies that breathing through your nose for explosive sport actually helps you with your energy system better.
Definitely.
I'll send it to you.
For sure.
Yeah.
Like, one of the things I do now is like one of those, like, air bike. Depend on, like, intensity, but like if you go high speed and now you want to I watch like how long it will take me back to lower my heart rate. And it only lower your heart rate with your breathing.
100%.
So
it's so important.
It's so important, yes.
It's so not thought of. A lot of people don't think about it.
I think so.
A lot of people think they're unfit. They're actually fit.
100%.
But they don't know how to breathe.
It took me years to understand that. I was like, but I'm training so hard.
Yeah.
But then think about it. Like, imagine now, like, you sprint, closing or holding your breath.
Yeah.
Or just even walking, holding your breath. 30 seconds, you are out.
It's like switching gears in a car, not knowing.
Yeah, exactly.
You can have a Ferrari, but if you don't know how to switch the gear,
good.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I like it. Good. So I think, yes. And would you think stuff you can do outside of the gym can bring you more awareness to when you are in the gym or when you're
a lot of breath work, bro.
Breath work, yeah.
Yeah. A good idea that I could give you, especially after high intensity sparring or anything. If you're in get somewhere dark and just lay down.
Yeah.
Just focus on your breathing for 5 minutes.
Wow.
And it'll restore your nervous system.
Yeah.
My trainer used to put a kettlebell on my stomach.
Yeah.
And he would teach me to just use my stomach to breathe, and teach your stomach muscles too. Because you got to think the top lung is this big, the bottom lung is this big.
Okay.
But because we breathe through our mouths a lot, we just fill up this part.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so that's called the anxiety breath.
That's why they say, like, breathe from your stomach.
From your stomach, yeah. And it's so important, but it's hard.
It's very hard
because we're not used to it.
Yeah.
We just breathe like.
Yeah, it's shallow breath. Yes.
Yeah. So it's important to breathe from down here.
Oh, nice. Nice. And in usual, like, when you see, let's see some guys from Instagram or from watching the fights, or you see even a new guy coming to the gym, what kind of striker will grab your attention?
For me, brother, to be honest, I look at character qualities, attitude, discipline. I'd rather work with someone like that than a very talented kid that is missing things that would just be hard to work with.
So you think discipline can take over talent?
Yeah, bro, it does. And I've seen it so many times.
Really?
So many.
Give us an example.
Talented kid, trains here and there, smashes everyone.
Yeah.
A kid trains 6 times a week,
Yeah.
twice a day, still getting bashed.
Yeah.
But he keeps it up for 3 years, and then he bashes everyone.
He bashes everyone.
But it takes him 3 years.
Yeah.
Do you understand?
I get that for sure.
But it happens. It happens a lot.
Yeah, yes, for sure.
I have fighters now they've just been super consistent, and it's like they hit a roof and then they just boom break through.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, I see that. I think that's my kind of, especially my secret. You know, like I wasn't like I'm not so talented, but like when I started, like I was a handball player, professional handball player. So
Really?
yeah. So
They play that a lot in Sweden.
Oh, it's Sweden. Yes, true, it's true. Yeah, it's very famous in Sweden.
Yeah.
So that's what I was doing, and then basically like I understood when I was a kid that I was playing for a second division, yeah, but I was very stubborn.
Yeah.
So it's like just before, and then we used to have our age World Cup as around 16, 17. So till 2 years before that, I wasn't even in the image. But I was very consistent. I don't know how I got this like attitude of like stubbornness. I'm gonna train. I'm training.
Genetics, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe. And then just 1 year before another team like got me was like in the first division, and I was like doing great. And then 6 months before the World Cup, they called me out for the thing. And then I have seen during those years like people like falling. People like you think like I will never reach them, and legends and stuff like that. So when I started fighting, I just learned fighting when I was 31.
Really?
Really, yeah. I never know how even to throw my hand, boxing, anything.
Wow.
Yeah.
But you had that background, that discipline background.
Yeah, exactly. The discipline background and some stuff that you get from athleticism, like you understand, like, so you understand there are very similarities. You know, like you understand that everything from the feet, everything from footwork. Learn the footwork of the game, then you're going to be good.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So you have something that maybe many fighters doesn't have.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Good foundations.
Good foundation.
Sports gives you that.
For sure.
And sports, because I played a lot of football.
Yeah.
Or soccer, like.
Yeah, for sure.
And basketball.
Yeah.
And it teaches you how to use your body.
Definitely.
You can use your body.
Yeah. And I think so many fighters, like Jose Aldo, he was a footballer, like, you know, like some people who just have it, they just have to turn it, you just change a little bit, you give them the tools, and they're just good to go. Yeah, so it's interesting.
It is.
So like what other sport did you do before?
I played high-level football and high-level basketball.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was very good basketball. I was better basketball player than anything.
And how would basketball help in the fighting?
Explosiveness. Yeah.
Yeah, lots of footwork,
and
lots of feinting.
A lot of changing direction.
Sure, exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And conditioning.
Yeah.
Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down.
So this is one of the things. So for example, in handball, we used to feint a lot. And now when I see fighter doesn't feint, I was like, these guys are stupid.
Yeah.
Like you are using...
But it's because they don't come from a... So like a lot of people that I grew up with boxing and kickboxing, they were all football players. They were all... they play hockey or they play...
Sure.
So they came from backgrounds where, what you just said, change direction, feint.
Yeah.
Do you know?
For sure.
So they had these qualities already.
Yeah.
But I feel like now kids, man, the sports are really dead, bro. No one's playing sports.
That's true.
You know, all the kids go from nothing to something real quick. There's no process.
100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. Yes.
And fighting on the street too, you know.
You had a few fights on the street?
Oh, bro, when you were a kid, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Grow up all the time, South Americans.
Yeah.
I grew up in a ghetto in Sweden.
Okay.
With
so in Sweden, would we fight in the street?
Yeah, bro, so much.
Really? Okay.
You think I grew up with Chilenos, Bolivianos, Iraqis, Somalians, Kurdish, Bosnian gypsies, travelers, Gambians.
Yeah.
So, you know, all the races, you grew up like, even all the games were about, not violence, but like punching each other, kicking each other. And
good.
You just grew up like that.
And what kind of like nationalities you get along with?
I was very close with Albanians. Albanians. When I got older, my Chilean boys, Kurdish. Yeah. I love the Kurdish people, bro. The best. Chilean, Kurdish, Syrians, Albanians, and one of my best friends from Iraq.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay, good.
Yeah, so,
for example, like, if you give me now a fight with an Albanian, I wouldn't like it.
Why?
Albanian, they are fighters.
Yeah, they're
You
all.
know, I mean, I know that like this guy, he will give me a hard time. He wouldn't give up easily.
Yeah.
You know.
But all the races, bro, even like the Iraqis, bro, the Kurdish,
Yeah, the Kurdish, yes.
bro, they have so much heart.
That's true.
They got big hearts, bro. They might not know how to punch or kick,
Yeah.
but they're not scared of anything.
But what do you think was the reason behind that?
The war, bro.
The war.
They came straight from war. It was in the 2000s where there was an influx of Kurdish and Somalians coming from war, you know.
Yeah.
And these people were different.
Yeah.
They were so used to violence. That's where I think in Europe the gangs, everything is changed, you know, because people came from some crazy place.
For sure.
And it changed the dynamic on the environment.
For sure.
Yeah.
So this is something you think you should be looking at when you are like coaching somebody, like where they came from?
Yeah, that's where the attitude and character comes in.
For sure.
Some people are naturally aggressive.
Yeah.
You can't change it, you know.
Yeah.
There's people I've tried, and it's like, okay, this can't just ease that way.
How about heart? What do you think? Do you think we can build heart, or like you have to have
I
it?
think heart cannot be built, but a lot of people that don't show heart don't know they have heart yet. But some you got to bring it out, and some you have to bring it out in different ways, bro. Some people you just have to be a positive role model to them, or give them a purpose to live, or give them hope, and they give everything for you.
Yeah.
Some people are just ready to go.
No, but I'm thinking like some people like I see that with fighters, you know, like I see some fighters when they are so good in the gym, but when it's time to perform, they freeze.
Yeah, it's like life, bro. Some people develop earlier than others. Some people develop after 10 fights.
Yeah.
They might be shit for 10 fights, and then all of a sudden, boom.
True.
That's why it's important. That's why it's the importance of having amateur fights, man.
Wow, good point.
You know, that's what amateur teaches you. It's like some kids already after 5 fights because they have it. Yeah. Some kids take 10, 15 fights, and then 16, 17, they become beasts. You know?
I will come back to the point of me doing a different sport before. So I think I have built that during the years. I used to panic in my first games, but then later at the career, I have understood how my psychology work.
Right.
So now I just have to shift it. When I see now, like I maybe played 500, 600 games in my life. So those, like, if they are not fights, but they are games with pressure, with stuff like that.
Sure.
And
Same
then,
concept.
Yeah. Now, and even with some pro fighters, they say, I have 10 fights. I was like, really? This is all what you...
Yeah, 10 fights is nothing.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, guys, go compete, you know, like go do a grappling competition, put yourself under pressure, that, you know, like do something, you know.
For sure. And just fighting, man. Stop, like, I always tell people, look, it's good to prepare, but, like, stop over-preparing.
Yeah, that's
it's
true.
Like, prepare and fucking fight. Get in there, man.
Good.
Learn on the job.
So when you know as a fighter you're ready? Because we never feel like completely ready.
It's like... It all comes back to sparring, how you're performing in sparring. It's like you don't have to be over-performing.
Okay.
But you got to... you're just going to have your first fight. You're doing all right. Let's go.
Yeah.
But it's different if this kid is getting hit in sparring with every shot possible.
Yes.
But if you see a skill set where he can, he's hanging.
Yeah, but at the same time, you need to match him with somebody in
of course,
level,
like, you know, here.
Yeah.
And that's it,
But you know, now with the MMA, especially, like, I'm talking more MMA, is like, you feel like you don't have so many chances to do this because, like, everyone's looking at the clean record now and stuff like that, and then
it's a different sport, eh?
Yeah, and now everyone is trying to keep this clean sheet.
Yeah.
Which is not so. It's taking away the fighting out of everyone, you know.
But you know what the problem is too is that this is what just my opinion. It might not be right, but like, for example, when we were training back in Europe, it's like amateurs train with amateurs. So you have an amateur mindset. But now these amateurs are training with pros. They're in the same room with pros. So they're looking at them, trying to be like them.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good to have someone where you want to be, but then you lose the process of what you're doing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're pro, all right, you got to worry about, you're making money. So it's like, it's a different career path.
Sure.
But it's like when you're an amateur, bro, you're still baby. Just get in there and fight, whatever fight. If you're a kickboxer, fight Muay Thai, fight karate, fight boxing, fight. Do you know what I mean? Challenge yourself in the sense like that.
Yeah.
I
get you completely. But you know, one thing I think is like, I think it's kind of missing, and I saw it in few gyms, is is the guidance, yeah?
Yeah.
And I think as well, do you have time to think to guide everyone?
No.
No. So how would those people know?
As in, like, if
So
what?
let's say, for example, like you have how many potential fighters or fighters you have in your gym now?
There's a few that I can see are coming up.
Okay, cool. Give me a number.
I think about 10.
Okay, good. So
Yeah.
now you have 10 people. You think you are able to give guidance to those 10 guys?
Yes and no, but it's hard. No, not the way that I could give one
sure,
person. Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Exactly, yeah?
Yeah.
So you think like you can see stuff slipping and you know the reasons, but you feel like I just don't have that time to, you know, to guide all those guys and do it. And I think after more years and more stuff, and you have your own life and you have your own, let's say, responsibilities and stuff, it's like, okay, you know what, like you're gonna be saying stuff very wrong, and you're just gonna say, okay, you know what,
Yeah,
you know?
I get what you're trying to say. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, for me, like when I send people in, it's like, I don't care if win or loss, but I care how we win and how we lose, you know?
Okay.
The difference there.
Yeah.
Like I would never send someone to get slaughtered, bro. You know
For
what
sure.
I mean? If I send someone, I know he can hang.
He can hang.
He can hang.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
If I got to keep someone back for 2 I've kept boys up for 2 years, bro.
Okay.
Because you just don't make the development, and it's like you're still a kid. I don't want you to get knocked the fuck out. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
It's my responsibility.
For sure.
But
But you had some of those guys that were surprise you with their performance, like later?
100%.
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
Bro, I used to have this Lebanese kid in Sweden. His name was Rami. It's one of my little bros. Bro, he was shocking in training, bro.
Yeah.
And one day he's like, please let me fight. And me and my coach were like, because I used to coach the youngins, so I used to go and corner them and stuff.
Yeah.
So my coach is like, nah, don't do it, man. And
Yeah.
I was like, bro, it's like, all right, let's do it. Let's go together. Bro, this kid smashed the tournament.
Yeah, smash the tournament, yes.
Bro, he was doing spinning back heel
Yes.
kicks. We're like, bro, where the fuck?
Yeah.
He's like, bro, I just want to fight.
100%.
So then it's like, how do you look at, you know what I mean? It's
I
hard.
I get that completely.
Because he was like night and day.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, he would never get a drill. He would say, check with the left, he would check with the right.
Okay.
But in the fight, he just
fought.
smashed, but technical.
Yeah, technical, yes.
And we're like, wow,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so then we just like started running him through, you know?
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. And you were fighting like kickboxing mostly?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was that for you?
I liked it, bro. I never had dreams of being anything in it.
Yeah,
I
okay.
just like
You were having fun.
having fun. Like, I came from I didn't really have family, you know. My parents were not there at the moment, you know.
Okay.
So I grew up a lot on the street and stuff like that. And my coach was a male role model to me.
Okay.
So for me, it was fighting for him, you know.
Yeah.
I wanted to impress him.
Okay.
But back then, there was no career paths like now where I could look like, wow, this is where I want to go. For I was just go to the gym, drill hard, spar hard, go fight.
Yeah.
So I never really had that inspiring dream of being, I don't know, it's just that was just my sport, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't like basketball where I could see myself going to the NBA or,
Yeah, for sure.
you know, in kickboxing back in the day, it was like, there was no YouTube, there was like,
Yeah, exactly.
we would watch old tape, K1 tapes,
Yeah, I get
and
it.
that was it.
Yeah, so
So,
that's
yeah.
the thing, much more information is being...
Yeah, now
out
it's
there.
crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I just like the team environment, bro.
For sure, for sure.
I like what it brings, how many kids it helped come out of the streets and have really bad lives and just all of a sudden be stand-up men and take care of the family, you know? Like
For
now
sure.
they still my friends now, and
Yeah.
some came from really bad lives and they're great fathers now.
For
They're
sure.
like, do you know what I mean?
I get that, yeah.
And I feel like...
You think martial arts teach that?
Yeah, man. It
sure.
teaches you... It's so different when you... I played all sports, but martial arts, when you and your best friend fucking spar hard and you hit each other and you boom, boom.
Yeah.
And then the round stops and you're like,
Yeah.
fuck yeah, bro. You
Yeah,
know, like,
yeah, for sure.
it brings you closer. Then when
Yeah.
you're somewhere else, there's nothing tighter than you and him. You know what
sure,
I mean?
For sure.
It gives it's a special bond, bro.
For sure. I know I feel it even with my opponents.
Yeah.
Like the people I fight, and we
Yeah.
just like we were going 100% to kill each other.
You
I think we finished, and all of my opponents are my friend now.
Yeah,
Like, it's like, really, honestly,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like, fuck, man, that was crazy fun.
It builds a crazy bond, man.
Yeah, crazy bond. It's true.
Yeah, yeah.
It's true. It's true.
It's a beautiful thing, I reckon.
100%. That's why it's like when I see now people hating so much on each other, like people who doesn't vote doesn't understand. So now when Khamzat, like he after the fight he gave the belt to Strickland.
Yeah, people like
Yeah, they don't know. They don't know what they felt inside of the cage, you know.
And those are dangerous men.
Yeah, for sure.
They can kill a normal person, bro. So
For
imagine they're living on the edge in the cage.
Yeah. Because it's like it's a mix of respect. First of all, like now for my next opponent, for example, I think like, wow, I really respect this guy for showing up. He makes me now a better person because I have to train, I have to worry, I have to, work on my skills and stuff. So he's like making me a better person.
Yeah, it's nothing personal.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
But I think it would get personal if you see fighters now saying some crazy stuff.
Yeah, for sure. Talk about families, talk about
that shit don't go.
Yeah, exactly.
Just even for the selling the fight,
Yeah.
Do you agree?
For sure. I would never do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's I don't know. Do they even have a good relationship with their family to be even talking like that? You know,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The fight game's crazy now, bro.
Yeah, it's being crazy.
It's
and the thing is, like, they are pushing the direction to everyone becomes like that, and that's kind of sucks, you know.
For sure. But it's also for the martial art to stand up for themselves, bro.
Yeah.
We think we're gonna be like that, then that's what they want us to think.
Yeah, it's true.
You know?
It's true.
You see a lot of other fighters that are super respectful, bro.
For sure.
And they still make it.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like the big difference between Conor and Khabib, bro. Khabib just man of honor goes in there and destroys you. That's his speaking.
Yeah, that's his speaking. That's the way he speaks. Yes.
You know, that's the way I feel like he's gonna have a greater legacy.
Even his trash talk was charismatic. Like,
yeah,
it's funny. You know.
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah,
it doesn't hurt you.
Yeah, but it was never in a very disrespectful way.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
So you grew up without family, you said?
Yeah, pretty much. They were there, but they weren't there.
Okay.
A lot of drinking around me.
Okay, good.
Yeah, a lot of. Yeah, I grew up in a neighborhood.
So where actually you were born?
I was born in Sweden, in Gothenburg.
Okay.
Yeah, in an area called Hammarkullen. And it's one of the oldest ghettos in Sweden. So that it was built in the 60s.
Okay.
And it was for alcoholics and the Finnish people from Finland, and the Chileans were one of the first immigrants there, which was in the 70s.
So your mom and dad are Chileans?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So they were there. They moved there.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, and bro, they've been there from the 70s, 74 or something like that.
Okay.
They left the war in Chile.
Yeah.
And they escaped to Sweden.
Okay.
Because Sweden was a very socialist country back then.
At that time.
So it opened the doors that's why it opened the doors to many countries. And that's where they had their first opportunity to go.
Yeah.
And they left, bro.
Yeah, okay.
But then they get put in a ghetto where no integration.
Yeah.
No, with Swedish people, just immigrants.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
For sure, it's difficult life to deal with.
Like my grandparents never spoke, they didn't know how to speak Swedish. They barely know how to speak Swedish. You know?
Okay.
So it's like,
and then what they expect them to do there?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
This is nothing, especially growing up there, you know, for us as well.
Yeah, for sure. And how did you find out your way in life in general? Like, where did you get your guidance from? Or
bro, my grandfather, man, he was obviously involved in the war. He fought against the government. So he was a strong man, but a man, bro. Like he was incredible. He's always up early, reading, cleaning, cooking us food, working for us. So I grew up with him and my grandma. Yeah. And he was a very wise man. Yeah. So whatever questions I had, he would always have something to say. Yeah. He taught me how to fight. Yeah. So he got me in love with martial arts.
Oh, interesting.
See, he was into the martial arts. Okay. He was into Hapkido. Okay. His brother was a boxer.
Yeah.
And yeah, he was the man of the house, man. I looked up to him a lot.
Oh, it's good to have that example when you're like a young kid.
And he never protected me in the sense of, like when I lived with him in Chile, I would get bashed and I would come home and be like, fuck, he bashed me. Can you help me?
Yeah.
So now let's go to the room.
Yeah.
So he'd show me what did he do to me, and I would show him. It's like, do it again. You got to do this. You got to do that. Okay, you do it to me. We would be practicing in this room away from my grandma because my grandma didn't like violence, you know. For sure. And he's like, all right, let's go now. And he would take me to the kid. If he wasn't on the street, he would knock on the door.
He say, come on.
Bring your kid out.
Yeah.
And they would say no, they would be like, if you don't bring him out, me and you, we're gonna... And they would send the kid, bro. And then I would have to fight the kid again. Do you know?
Yeah,
so,
that's cool.
But he used to say to me wise things like, when I'm not here, who's going to take care of you?
Yeah.
You have to take care of yourself, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
So that was his logic behind why he did that.
Interesting.
Yeah. So
and then first time you entered into a gym?
The first time I entered to a gym was in a neighborhood in Sweden with my auntie. She took me to my first karate class.
Okay.
I loved it, bro.
Yeah.
I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
You know? And I remember the first goal was to be able to do 10 push-ups.
Okay.
And they test you, you know?
Yeah.
So I still remember where I did the push-ups and how I did them. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's not many things I remember from that karate time, but I remember that day.
You remember that day?
And where I was, what I, you know?
Yeah, okay.
And I did the 10 push-ups and I was like, yeah.
So when you have a little bit of memory of your childhood, would you see it in with more of joy or sadness?
I used to feel sad about it, bro.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I never got to have a normal childhood. Do you know what I mean?
But who had, brother?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, who had? Nobody.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I wish I had, like, my parents around, my mother,
yeah,
and receive that kind of love and shit like that.
Sure.
But then I'm also now...
No, I had them, but I was receiving beating.
Yeah, you know that's
like,
what I mean.
Yeah,
but I look back now and I'm like, I'm so blessed because that's what makes me be able to help other kids when they come through the door.
Yeah, for sure.
That I've seen everything, I've felt everything.
Yeah.
I've been around everything, so there's not much that surprises me when I see someone or meet someone. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, it's taught me a lot in life.
For sure. And I think in your life, especially like growing up, you had like any moment when you were going to the other direction and you had a turning point?
Yeah, bro, I was... that's another thing. I was around a lot of criminals, bro.
That's what I mean. Like, yeah.
A lot of gangs, bro.
Yeah.
There was a lot of bikies in my area.
Yeah.
In my house, drinking, partying.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of gang culture around me.
Okay.
Especially in my neighborhood. The Albanians were there.
Yeah.
The Kurdish had gangs. So I was around a lot of that. And
sure.
there was a point where I wanted to be that. But
because like as well, we always want to compete in what we see. You know? Like,
and it's the same feeling as being part of a fight gym, being part of a gang,
exactly.
you know.
So, yeah.
But luckily, my trainer was a captain of a gang.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So he never let me. But I wanted to be part of his gang.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
And I was trying, and he just no. And so I'm so grateful for that too.
But maybe because like I grew up in a different in the Middle East is a little bit different. Like what would you be participating if you are in a gang? What you would be doing?
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
They do everything, man.
Like?
Fucking everything. Drug dealing, kidnapping.
Kidnapping as well.
Robberies.
Okay. Few good skills, brother. Good skills.
Yeah.
Good skills for life.
And that's what I mean. Like, I'm thankful because, like, I was around some pretty intense humans, bro. They weren't, like, stealing off the corner store. Like, they were some...
But you don't think, because this is like from your experience, like, dealing with those people, sometimes you find those people had more integrity than other people. They just, like, work in corporate and stuff like that.
100%. But integrity till they didn't need to have it, you know? That's what I learned too.
Sorry, say it again?
Integrity till they didn't have it. Meaning they were your mates till you weren't their mates.
Oh.
It's a very black and white world.
Okay.
See, we humans, we make
Yeah,
mistakes, we can
for
fix
sure.
it, we can talk.
Yeah.
In that world, bro, if you make a certain mistake, bro, you're not coming back.
You're not coming back.
It's very white, a lot in black
Yeah.
and grey, you know?
Ah, okay.
There's
So
no,
not
there's
so
not a lot
many
of middle
mercy-
middle
yeah.
ground, like.
Ah, okay.
So that's what I learned about that too, you know?
Okay.
That, yeah. And we humans, we fuck up, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
But you don't have to
They
get
don't have
like,
so much opportunities there. Yeah.
the consequences shouldn't be that big for, you know what I mean?
I get you.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
So then your coach didn't allow you to be
Participate
part of
in it,
Yeah,
you know?
okay,
And it
good.
would let other people know that. Don't let him get involved. And,
But how would you make money at that age, you know? Or how?
bro, I was still doing things to make money.
Yeah, like.
Like, I was selling a lot of weed and hash.
Ah, yeah,
and
for sure. Yeah, so
stuff
that's
like that.
Yeah.
But I was never allowed to be like, do bigger things than that.
Yeah, for sure.
You
sure.
know?
Like you playing in the amateur.
I was just selling weed, making money to survive and live and
Yeah.
eat. And I had a girlfriend, take her to
Yeah.
eat. I never worked, so that's how I lived. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
just stand in the corner
For
and-
sure.
for real.
Yeah.
Stand, change from corner to corner,
Yeah.
and and just so,
But I mean, those kind of things teach you things about life too. You know, like it teach
Yeah.
you like.
funniest thing, bro. I was selling out of this basketball court in my neighborhood, and I kept like running back and forth. And my grandma used to live there.
Yeah.
And she used to see me run back and forth, and she's like,
She knows.
One day she called me in. She's like, empty your pockets, you know. I was like, why? She's like, empty your pockets. I was like, and I had money in there, you know. And she's like, give me the money. It's like, why? She's like, if you go inside, at least if you come out, you have your money left, you know.
Ah.
And she said, I know you're gonna do it anyways.
Oh,
If
wow.
I say don't do it, you're gonna do it. But I love you. So if anything happens, you know you still have your money safe here with me.
Wise woman.
And I was like, fuck, you know, they just was so ahead of time.
Ahead
bro.
of time, yes.
Old people, man, I love them.
Yeah, for sure. Old people who lived this life, you know,
Yeah.
like who lived
And they understand that
Yeah, for sure.
environment is everything, you know.
Yeah.
You can be a good person, but if it's bad environment, sometimes you have to do things to survive. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
No, I think being good there is a little bit dangerous.
It is, bro. This is what people don't understand.
For sure.
And being, I don't know, bro, like little things like, people say I'm always like dressed fresh, but it comes from that.
Yeah, I know.
When you come from a neighborhood, if you look like
sure.
a bum, bro, everyone treats you like a bum. So you have to look fresh.
Yeah, for sure.
Doesn't matter how you get it, you gotta be fresh, you know?
100%.
It's like,
Yeah.
it's dumb, but it is what it is.
And now, reflecting all of that on your life now, you think like you don't miss this kind of intensity somehow?
I don't, man.
You don't, no?
I don't miss I don't miss it at all, bro. It's just like, because I never was that. I just was part of my environment. I've always been the same,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But I was just, I just had to do things that I didn't want to do.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'm very environmental. I've moved a lot, so wherever you put me, I can survive there, you know?
Good.
So it's like, but I was glad I got to leave that.
For sure. But now, I mean, like, you have now the choice of choosing the life you want, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, good. And what kind of life you choosing now?
Right now, bro, I love the fight game, man.
Yeah.
I love being in the gym.
Okay.
I love training people up to fight. I love flying around for fights.
Yeah.
You know, this is
It's
my
a lot of
lifestyle
fun.
now, and
Yeah, for sure.
I want to take care of it. Yeah, and just keep doing it until I can't do it anymore,
Yeah, 100%.
or till something else opens. Or.
Yeah.
But I think I'm like in my peak years of coaching. You know, as in like when a fighter is at his peak years, all you think about is fight.
Yeah.
That's all you want to do, and that's all I want to do right now.
For sure.
Obviously, I don't know if you saw I'm building that 6-week course online and stuff.
Yeah, I see.
So I'm doing that.
Okay.
And
Well, tell us more about this.
so it's a virtual 6-week course, bro. Preparing people to get ready in 6 weeks.
Okay.
Going from all the fundamentals.
Okay.
It's gonna be.
So there's gonna be a follow along, or it's
Yeah. So it's gonna go from foundation of footwork to guard, defense,
Okay.
strikes, combinations,
Okay.
angle, a whole lot.
You think somebody can get better just doing this?
I think it's not the full experience
Yeah.
of being with me.
For sure.
However, it's better than nothing in the sense of when I was training and I was young, I wish that would have been something I could have done.
Okay.
Because I spent a lot of hours maybe doing the wrong shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So maybe this is what I'm trying to build here, is a guidance for people that, fuck, what do I do today? What can I do for footwork?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people that are motivated, but they don't know what to do, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, boom, I join these courses. There's everything there for me.
And if there is somebody now wanna start martial arts, wanna start with striking, what you would tell them, advise them to start with?
Get fit.
Get fit.
I condition them first.
How?
Without the conditioning, bro, you're going to be able to, like, you start building them with their skipping, with their running, with their push-ups, their sit-ups, you know, all the basic conditioning, bro.
Yeah.
You should be able to skip 3-4 rounds.
You know something interesting about this? Like, I used to do PTs, and I used to train like non-fighters, but very fit guys.
Yeah.
And few things I noticed.
Yeah.
First of all, the one who runs like marathon and stuff, had an impressive cardio.
Yeah.
Like they could go for the pad till I get tired, they don't. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So that for me like shows me something for fighting. Second, the guys who do calisthenics, they have really strong hands, man.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know-
bone density.
Bone density. But
Yeah.
really like some guys like, wow, with their hands, I was like, what is that? You know, I think the heavier hand was, even they don't know how to punch, but it's like from the first,
Heavy.
heavy hand.
Yeah.
You know, and that I reflected that to my training too. I was like, okay, I think maybe more of those body weight stuff, like give you,
Sure.
yeah,
Like, it's important to do pull-ups, all different type of pull-ups. Yeah. Dips.
Yeah.
Dips is super important, bro.
okay.
Being able to do a lot of dipping.
Dipping.
Yeah, dipping.
Deep is one of the things that I don't know. Like
Yeah.
I feel a lot of connection with it.
Yeah, dipping, plyometrics,
For
jumping up
plyometrics,
and
for
down,
sure.
jumping up and down, quick feet,
Yeah,
you know, running side to side, like super basic stuff.
yeah, for sure.
This is what I say to the beginners, bro. I'm like, I understand strength and conditioning. I love strength and conditioning.
No, but we don't love it the
But if
the
you
way they
can't
are
do 10
teaching now.
push-ups,
Yeah,
bro,
exactly.
why are you going to go deadlift? Why are you going to go do...
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Learn to do fucking 20 push-ups, 10 pull-ups, even 5 pull-ups is hard, you know? Like,
100%.
but it's body weight stuff. It's
Yeah.
like you should be able to control your own body, you know?
For sure, interesting. And now coming with we're like every fighter, I would say the biggest fear is to gas out in the fight, yeah. And now there are a lot of science and debates between what kind of training you should be doing. You know, like there are now those kind of like the people who train with the heart rate zones, people who train with the anaerobic, aerobic, and stuff like that. And there is the old school of like just run and skip
Yeah.
and do these things. Which school would you really?
I think the old school way is something, if you don't start early in life, it doesn't work. Because it's too hard on the body, bro. If you
Okay.
if you go to Thailand, if you
Yeah.
go to even Europe, how they train is like they're running every day. They're doing these things every day, bro.
Okay.
But they've done it. Their body's conditioned to it. If you look at the Thais, they've been doing this since it was 6, 8.
Okay.
We started at what, 15, 16,
Yes.
17.
Yes.
We started at 31.
Yeah.
Imagine you running 10Ks every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's
You lose your knees.
It's unbearable.
Yeah, exactly.
So for that, I think that's where science
Mm.
works a little bit better, you know.
Yeah,
But obviously, I think a combination of both, bro.
a combination
You
of both.
need to learn how to run, bro. Like, it's,
For sure.
as a fighter, if you're not running, what are you doing?
Why?
Nothing replaces it, I believe.
Really? Why?
But I can do everything. I can do the air dying.
Yeah.
I can do ski ergs, yeah. But, bro, there's nothing like getting on the road and running, bro.
I think many strength and conditioning high level would disagree with you.
Yeah, maybe. But
Yeah.
have
but,
they fought before?
but I have exact. Thank you. Thank you.
It's different.
Thank you. Because
you can,
like,
you can look at computer.
I used to have like crazy debates. I was like, of this. I was like, no. Keep on the air bike. Keep this. And I try to think it, and I think why. I start to see, for example, when I start to get tired on a fight, what is the first thing that get tired? Are my feet,
The legs.
my legs, and actually coming from down,
Yeah.
coming from my toes to my feet, and I was like, now I cannot push back anymore. When you start running, and especially running on your feet, you start build this kind of.
Yeah.
Imagine every day, like you
In
can.
Thailand, so they run not only for. They run because their theory is, and I know it's true because I've done it
Yeah.
and it works. it increases your bone density in your shins.
I believe
It
so.
makes your bones stronger.
Yeah.
It makes your legs stronger. So when you get low kicked, you don't feel it as much when you're a good runner.
Okay.
Your legs are solid. Do you know what I mean?
I get
So
that.
that's what I'm saying. Not everything has to be about science.
Yeah, for
Some
sure.
things is just feel it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that.
And yeah, I truly believe that. I'm not saying that you should be running marathons, but doing a bit of running is very beneficial.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
And it teaches you how to breathe when you run as well.
I really think now MMA fighters, like, nobody runs.
But also MMA, the thing is, you guys do so much, bro.
That's the thing.
You guys do
Yeah.
jiu-jitsu, you do no gi, you do
Yeah,
gi, you
yeah.
do strength and conditioning, you do
Wrestling.
striking, you do wrestling, then you do the whole thing together. You know, like there's so much to do, bro. Where do you fit the running? You know,
Yeah, that's the thing.
it's
That's the thing.
it's way harder than a boxer doing boxing. Do you understand what I mean?
Boxing, no, different story, man. Different
So
story.
it's like there's time to put in some running in there.
For sure.
Same with Muay Thai. But
Yeah.
you guys, bro, you can have a different class of different things every day
For sure.
because you do so many things.
For
You
sure,
know what I
for
mean?
sure. And the areas you want to get better in. But I will, like, now I came to the conclusion of, and I think many fighters of MMA, like, even I heard, like, they were speaking about it, is like, but when your conditioning is not right, there is no, technique doesn't help you anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, get your conditioning right and be much less technical and you will be okay.
But I think the wrestling. My trainer used to take me to wrestle with Iranians in Sweden for my conditioning.
Yeah.
Bro,
It's killing, huh? It's like dying.
bro, it's torture.
It's torture, yes.
It's
No, nothing like that.
absolute the hardest training.
Yeah.
I've done every type of training in the world, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That is, bro, it's like being in hell, bro.
For sure, for sure. It is hell.
The warm up, it just fucks you up.
100%.
And then they keep going, they keep
They
going,
keep
they
going.
keep, bro. And they
Yeah.
train for 2 hours. And it's every day they train like that.
Yeah.
The Iranians are machines.
So would you advise, like, the best people who change to become an MMA fighters would be coming from wrestling? Would they have an advantage?
Yeah, I think so, for
Yeah,
sure, bro.
for sure, yeah.
For sure.
For sure.
Unless you're a super high striker.
Level striker, yeah, it's true.
You know, but I
Yeah.
think if I would start MMA, I would definitely start with wrestling, bro.
Yeah,
There's no sport like it.
there is no sport like.
There's no sport like it.
And you know what is, I think as well, because like I have seen it with the wrestlers in Egypt, for example. I think the bad wrestlers change to MMA, not the good ones. The good one, they love wrestling, they don't want to go for MMA.
Yeah,
you know
because
what I
they're
mean?
probably
we
reaping all the rewards.
The one who are dominating MMA are the bad wrestlers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, wow.
Same, yeah, you need to think like that. So for example, let's even talk about the big name of wrestling, like even Kyle Schneider or these guys, Salaev or whatever, these guys, they don't do MMA. If these guys do MMA, there is no room to,
Wow.
you
Yeah,
know?
true.
So we are getting the people who didn't make it in wrestling,
Got you.
you know?
And they moved forward.
And
yeah.
they move forward and it's like, okay, they are,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, maybe DC, he was a Olympic like bronze medal, or the other guy, what's his name, the black guy.
Cejudo was a gold medalist.
Cejudo was
And
a
he-
gold
but he
yeah,
destroyed everyone.
He destroyed everyone when he was fit, exactly. Yeah. And the Cuban guy,
Oh, Romero.
Romero. You know.
And he destroyed everyone too.
destroyed everyone.
Do you think he was on the gear? I don't know, eh?
I have no
Genetics,
idea.
bro.
Genetics.
I actually know it's true. Like, I grew up with one of my African mates from Gambia.
Yeah.
Bro, since we were 15, this kid was
Yeah, but
jacked.
Gambia, you're talking about
2 meters.
Yeah.
like jacked.
Yes.
And he would train 6 months, do the wrong shit, and he will still get results, bro.
For sure. And then what's your diet? They will tell you milk and
Yeah,
flour.
bro, rice.
Rice, yes, exactly. No protein. No
Yeah.
bullshit,
I wish.
So actually, I've been in this nutrition game for a while now, and I was like, to be honest, like, it's you say things that science said, but when you do it with people, like, you say, wow, you know, it doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
You know, same as the like conditioning and the martial arts and stuff like that.
For
Like,
sure.
you know, sometimes you need to change things. And I was like, you know what? Let's go.
But the best coaches are the coaches that adapt to whoever they have in front as well.
I think so.
Do you know?
Yeah.
There's not one way to do things.
For sure.
That's why a lot of people don't get.
And I think humans as well, we are very special.
We're complex, bro.
We're complex, and I think we are very unique.
We are.
Everyone has their own footprint, or you know, the print. You know, so it's like there is something definitely there.
Yeah.
You know, you need to know to see it and adjust it and to be able to do this. And this is one of the things that not many coaches have it. You know, they teach you their style, and they want you to adjust to it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's important to. It's like a 50-50 relationship, I reckon.
For sure. So you see that you see that, like if you're coming with if you have like somebody's a little bit short and bulky and somebody's like tall with long limbs.
Training way different.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. You have to.
You have to.
It's like if you're short and stocky, you shouldn't be having a style that's for someone that's 180. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like you gotta adapt to. Even legs, like if you have big legs, style changes completely.
Okay.
You know, if you're explosive, if you're not explosive.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah, for sure. And striking for MMA, you think what are the most important aspects? Like
the range.
The range, yeah. Good answer.
Yeah, the range.
Yeah.
And understanding you're fighting with little gloves.
Okay.
So it's like
be very careful.
Be aware, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't fight so clean like you doing boxing or kickboxing.
Okay.
Like you gotta adapt, you know.
Okay. And even with the way you throw your punches and stuff.
Yeah, certain punches, obviously, because you gotta be hitting with small gloves.
Yeah.
You can't trust that. If you hit wrong with the little gloves, you're breaking your hand straight away. You know. You don't get away like you get away with
the big gloves.
Yeah. Yeah, obviously, you know.
Yeah.
Bigger wrapping, bigger glove.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you know?
For sure.
Sometimes you can get away hitting an elbow with a 10 ounce.
Yeah.
But with an MMA glove, bro, you're hitting the side of the head, you're breaking your hand, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I think I like to train super basic with them in accuracy. Like when you throw your punch, be super accurate.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I get that, yeah.
Because with one shot, you can kill him with one shot.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't have to be like too many combos on someone like a boxing match.
Yeah,
but you hit him with the right jab, boom, he's rocked.
Okay.
It's like I practice a lot of accuracy.
Yeah. And angles?
Yeah, angles for sure.
Angles for sure, yeah.
Moving the feet. Switching. You can switch a lot in MMA. You got an octagon, it's not a ring.
Yeah.
You know, you got way more space.
You got more, it's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Focusing on like learning how to kick super quick.
Yeah.
They don't have to be like a Muay Thai kick.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's about like stinging them, you know?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
It's way different.
Okay. And if like they're facing wrestlers, like what would you advise them with your striking?
Wrestling, you gotta be aware that they're gonna shoot. So taking away their shoot, you know.
Yeah.
Like a lot of feinting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of maybe, you know, straight punches, combos with the hooks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Trying to kick clean on them. Because
Yeah.
if you open up too much, bang, you get taken down, you know?
Yes. You need to like, to tighten yourself a little bit.
Stick and move.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah. Would you let them lower their stance a little bit?
With
the
wrestlers? Yeah, bro, for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. Yeah.
A lot of people think like you got to stand up. If you put a bit more pressure on your waist, you can drop. Like you can defend a takedown way better instead of being too tall. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's also like if you go thinking too much about what they're gonna do, it takes away what you're gonna do.
I like that.
Do you know what I
This is a
mean?
good one, yeah.
So it's like
So just like go there and be the dominant.
yeah, and take away what they're good at.
Yeah.
And do what you're good at.
For sure.
Do you know?
For sure.
Make them try and make them miss when they shoot.
Yeah.
Take that away. I always like to teach, you know, when I teach people to, especially a bit higher levels, and I always kind of tell them, make them miss a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, act like you want to engage, and when they engage, make them miss.
Yeah.
That takes energy and it takes confidence away.
Yeah, that's true.
When you attack someone and you miss it, you're like, fuck, and then you go, oh, you miss again.
Yeah.
That's that your mentality slowly starts going, your confidence goes down.
For sure.
And that's when you can work a little bit better after that.
Yeah. And when it comes to defense, like what's your defense strategy when it comes to MMA? Because like with the small gloves, you can't really block much or.
But it's proven like, as in like, even in boxing, when I teach defense, bro, I don't like to put gloves into the face. You know, a lot of coaches teach you to do these stuff. I don't do it from experience. Because I've fought with 10 ounce and these guys fight with 8 ounce. And with 10 ounce, when you cover and they hit you here,
you feel it.
Your brain still rocks.
Yeah.
So I always teach like when you block, it's like you
get out.
Yeah, no, you block with your forearms and you meet it. You meet the punch a little bit, and that's what Strickland does really well.
Yeah, it's true.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, for sure.
They throw a hook instead of him going like this. He goes boom.
Yes.
Uses his forearms to parry. Boom, overhand.
Yeah.
Do you know? So like, hand defense is super important.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
So if you can practice hand defense.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And how about like moving your feet a little bit?
Of course, footwork's number one.
Sure.
But footwork also is number one. But footwork, if you want to engage, is hard, bro, because you got to go in, go out.
Exactly.
So learning hand defense sometimes is good because, you know, when you catch, you can shoot.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes that's how you can beat someone.
That's
You're
true.
like, fuck, I can't get him. He's got good footwork. So, okay, when he steps in, I got to parry, come in, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So you got to know both. But sometimes you got to move your feet.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a combination.
For sure.
But knowing everything's good, no?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And when it comes, for example, to weight classes, do you think like would the striking would differ a little bit?
As in like? Yeah, for sure, bro.
For sure, huh?
The bigger you are,
yeah,
the less skills you need.
The less what?
The less skills you need. Because
yeah?
the less you do. You're not going to be fighting like a 70 kid.
For sure.
Throwing comp, bah.
Yeah,
You do that, you're dead. You're dead first round.
Yeah.
So for you, it's about being like super tactical, feinting a bit more, positioning, and landing that shot.
Precision.
Precision, bro.
Yeah.
In you, bro, you land even a shot on the guard, you're going to be causing damage. So it's
You just need to land.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or land to wrestle, or
Yeah.
kick to wrestle, or kick to punch.
For sure.
You know, it's a different sport.
Yeah.
Because I've actually cornered my friends. Liam Talibar is a Australian champ, heavyweight champ in boxing.
Yeah.
And I've been in a few of his corners, and it's heavyweight's a different sport, brother.
Wow.
It's a different sport, bro.
You hear the punch.
Bro, it shakes.
It shakes.
Shakes the room. You hear it from up there, you know?
Oof.
And you like, bro, it's one shot, one kill, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's with boxing gloves. Imagine MMA gloves.
Okay.
You know, you hit him anywhere in the head. Look what thing he did. What's his name? The fight on the weekend, the African guy?
Francis Ngannou. Yeah, he
bro,
and he have the worst technique, this guy.
Bro, he killed him.
Yeah, he killed him.
It's
he
scary.
Can't kill him for real.
It's scary, bro.
Oh.
So he's like, yeah, it's another sport. That's another sport.
Yeah.
It's a heavyweight's a sport of itself.
I think so. I think not many people are aware of it.
It's not.
Yeah.
That sport is. That's why it's the king division.
For sure.
In any sport, it's the king division.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, once you get a few good ones in the division, bro, it becomes the sport.
It becomes the sport.
You know,
everyone is like just supporting the main event.
When you have a good heavyweight fight, you don't even think about the undercard, bro. Really.
Yeah, that's true.
It takes away all the other.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck, I just want to see this heavyweight battle. You know, it's going to be.
Yeah, it's true.
Someone's going to get slept.
Yeah.
You know?
For sure. Yeah, I like that, brother. So the heavyweight is the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
the division. It's the king division.
I'm fighting on the 27th of June, brother.
I'll be there. Where?
In Canggu Fight Night.
When I'm back from Hong Kong, come for some pad, please.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
When are you going?
I'm going on Tuesday.
On
Macau.
Tuesday in Macau, and then back?
Yeah, I'm back on Monday.
Okay, let's go. Let's work some clean stuff.
Yeah, let's do it, man.
Okay, thank you, brother. Thank you for
thank
coming
you for
today.
having
Thank
me,
you for
bro.
conversations. Thank you for.
I appreciate you, bro.
For all the knowledge.
No, thank you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
We'll see you around.
Yeah, done.
See you. Thank you.